Hello there. As you could possibly see right now, I'm not actually doing a live commentary of this. I'm actually doing a recording of this because it seems like you guys are enjoying the Kingsfield series. Weirdly enough, I did get one dislike on episode 3. Don't know what that was about, but continuing on, you could see that I've been doing some stuff offline. So I've been doing some farming offline because I looked up about what the class system is. That is not what the class system is. This is here. So I need to get those stats up to 60 in order to unlock the ability to use sword magic. And to use sword magic, it's gonna take a little while. So we're not gonna be able to do anything with that just yet. And I will be using the map stuff. So let me go pull that up before we actually start us off. Map. Kingsfield map. There it is. Wrong Kingsfield. Wrong Kingsfield. Kingsfield map. There it is, 1994. What is this a guide for, by the way? RetroArch guides. Oh, it is a guard for like RetroArch. Okay, cool. So I'm going to look at map number 3. We're going to be using that to specifically find the Triple Fang, which is located in that one area we explored last time. We're going to be heading on into floor 3. Yeah, we're going to be heading off into floor 3, because I think it's about time we actually moved on to that floor and started exploring the things we can do over there. Now, I didn't do much on floor 3 last time we visited over there, because I just entered there and like immediately just dipped, because I noticed like how powerful some of the enemies can get. But what I've learned recently about how to grind magic in this game, there is a literal fountain that you can go and touch that gives you the ability to regenerate all your HP and mana. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, personally for me, that was completely unknown to me. I thought the Dragon Fountain was just like something that I did not know anything about, and I needed to get a special statue to activate it. Kind of like putting a water crystal on top of a fountain, so the crystal itself emulates the water for the fountain. I didn't know it was just like, oh yeah, just visit the place and you'll get it. Yeah, I didn't know it was that easy. If it was that easy, I would have never like had this issue where like I have to do this one thing. But now I don't have that issue anymore. Why? Because I have the ability to just like go around it. And I could probably stay around here and grind for some levels on my magic score, but I feel like you're not here for that. Are you? You're not here for that. You're here to see some progress on Kingsfield, and that's what I assume you're here. If you're wondering how my magic got up so high, again, I grinded offline, so you guys didn't have to watch any of that. Specifically, I went to like floor 1 and went to in front of a lot of spiders and just started pelting them with like little arrows, little light arrows over and over and over and over again. We didn't get too high up, didn't get it up to 60, but we'll get up there. We'll be getting up there. There are a fair amount of more floors after this, so this isn't the like first end part of it. That doesn't bode well. Yeah, that really doesn't bode well. I also found out something about the ghosts. Turns out, you don't have to attack them with, like, just magic. You can attack them with anything that isn't magic, too. I just wasn't doing enough damage for, like, me to, like, actually calculate, like, am I killing them quickly enough? Yeah, I didn't realize I was doing damage to them for the longest time. Yep. I think it paralyzed me. Okay. I mean, they're doing a fair amount of damage, I will say that. I am going to be using magic more now, though. I just have to go back to, like, floor 1 to get, like, my stuff resized. But yeah, this is going to be our first time being down here. So far what we have seen, there's a fair amount of enemies just, like, immediately on our docket here. There is something to the left, to the right. You can see it in the map. And if you aren't following along, you could use the map up there to just help us point out. And if you're wondering, like, where we are, you could just use the map. Oh, by the way, yeah, they do get affected by, like, sword swings. Turns out I was just dumb for thinking, like, they don't get affected by sword swings. Like, no, I'm just dumb. Like, no, I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm just dumb about that part. Can't wait till we get a new sword, though. The triple fang might be really good for us. He's be doing a pretty good job with that. Seems like the golems are resistant to magic, though. But that or my magic spell is not really all that powerful, which, yeah, always the case. Moonstone. Now, I'm pretty sure that is not a usable item, and that's just a sell item. So what else is in this area? Because if we go up, we can find the triple fang. So let's go up. Yeah, let's go up. Because I really want to go find that triple fang. Triple fang is really useful. Also, where we have to put in specific, like, stones. What? Am I in the right area? Open the door. Oh, it's blocked off because that's the seal. I see. So that's the wall blocking us from our path. We need to go find the wind gem. That's the last gem we're, like, missing for all of this. You didn't know we got the other one from the 3 golems. Some hitbox jank. So I got my potions, so, like, if I need anything like that, I'll just use my potions. Speaking of, there's a door here? Am I at the right area? No, I am in the right area. There is a door here. Just have to keep going a little bit up ahead. Up this staircase and to the left. That's these guys. Probably shouldn't go in front of them when I do that. Didn't know one of them had a knight sword. That's interesting. So I have the bastard sword from, like, floor 1. I'm using the bastard sword from, like, floor 1. Speaking of, that means we upgraded our magic stat by a good amount. Yep, we're almost there to become a sword master. Speaking of, I don't think that's the right way. It has to be a secret wall, no? There it is. Locked. That's not great. Sorry if I'm not, like, commenting that much. I'm trying to, like, specifically find this triple thing. Is it behind a special chest? It's behind a red chest, so we can actually just use the red chest. So that means I just have to use the deceased key for this. Oh yeah, it is. And that is not the triple fang. That is the crescent ask. The triple fang's up ahead? Triple fang is just up ahead. Okay. So remember, the crescent axe is actually a lot stronger than the axe I have currently. Oh, look at that. And there it is. So specifically, why am I looking for this weapon? If you don't know, let me see here. Equipment, weapon. The triple fang has a second quality up to it. It actually regenerates your mana, weirdly enough. Not a really cool weapon as it is, because it looks goofy as all hell. But it regenerates your mana, which is the biggest part of, like, why you would use it. It regenerates your mana. The next sword we get after this that causes regeneration regenerates both your health and your mana. So that's gonna be the next one. Oh wow, this does a lot more damage than the other weapon. Wind seal. So I need to get the wind seal to, like, fix that one. This also means we will have access to making ourselves some pretty cool stuff in the future. Specifically, we can use this to cast magic projectiles. I don't know off the top of my head what it is exactly, but I know we can now cast magic to combine with our essential attacks. And I don't know if the triple fang is it, but I know the Corsairs is one of the weapons that does have that ability. Water seal, use item. Water seal stone. There we go. Now we need all 4 seal stones. The wind seal stone is, I think, in this floor. So we should be able to find it and be able to integrate it into the system. The only difficult part about it is probably having to find that wind seal. But with the map, it should help us out finding it. Jimmer, what if you just didn't use that map and just, like, went out to it blind? I mean, I think that's actually a good way to, like, do it. But here's the thing about playing blind in video games like this. It'd be fine if you're playing it alone and not trying to play it for, like, some specific reason. But when you're trying to do it for, like, just entertainment purposes and just trying to get through the stuff. And also, I have a job, so having a guide helps a lot with this kind of stuff. Again, I'm not saying, like, you can't choose not to. Like, you could definitely play without it. That didn't say you really need it. But it's definitely a choice I am willing to make that, like, hey, I want to use this. Because I think it's very useful. Oh, look! Dragoweed! Wow. I could be puffing, and making myself a lot of smoky wokey with that one. Get woke, go broke? No, man. I think what you're really trying to say is that if you get puff, you get the wuff. So I saw Fireball. Why are you casting magic like this? Specifically level up. If you don't know, there is a system put in place. Man, that is just great. That is just great. I'm hitting him. I cast Pew Pew. Laser Beam. Earth Seal, okay. I should have that item, the Earth Seal, yeah. There we go. Next one is to go to that door and put in the... I think that's going to be the Fire Seal. I think I should have the Fire Seal rock. Because the only one I'm missing is the Wind Seal. How do I know I'm only missing the Wind Seal? Specifically because that's the only one I didn't pick up from floor 2. Floor 2 just had it. We're going to be backtracking on the other floors as well, by the way, because we're going to be looking for to get the, you know, the special sword. If you don't know what the special sword is, you'll find out. Hold on. What? I don't have the Fire Seal. What the fuck? Oh. There was no Fire Seal on that floor. Huh. It's on this floor. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I didn't know I didn't have it. That's like news to me. Alright, I guess we're going back down a floor and we're going to be exploring this place a little bit more. Yeah, we're just going to be exploring this place. There's a teleport to the first floor, weirdly enough. And I think I know where that leads, weirdly enough. Alright, let's head back. Again, I didn't realize, I'm sorry. Did my HP go up, by the way? I don't think the Triple Fang recovers your HP. I do have a spell to recover my HP, though. I didn't cast it, did I? My HP was lower than this, wasn't it? Like a slightly bit lower? The third Fang only regenerates MP, right? It doesn't regenerate HP. I don't think so. Oh, that's not the case, because that would be really overpowered early game. I didn't think that would be the case, but maybe. Speaking of, let's just use the magic to, like, heal ourselves up. Just slightly bit. There you go. Just a little bit. Okay. So the ghosts seem to respawn very often. And he is just not taking these bullets. Kind of curious, honestly. Well, don't worry, we'll be upgrading this spell sooner enough. Well, not this spell specifically. There's going to be a weapon that, like, just has this spell on the ready. Speaking of, that is not going to be something we're going to be able to go up from, because that is a ledge. We don't have any climbing abilities in this character. We didn't introduce those till Elden Ring. And even if those are already in, like, what's that game called? What the fuck is that game called? Demon Souls? Is it Demon Souls? I don't think it's called Demon Ring. Demon Souls. So specifically, Demon Souls has the ability for you to like climb up small ledges. Not very like good ability, but it is like a thing you can do. Oh, I remember this place. I saw it on the map. There's like a lot of resources somewhere here. Probably should like give us potions instead of this like stuff. Like I feel like potions would just be a better call for instead of like a bunch of this crap. Personally, I think. So that is a item called the Phantom Rod. If I remember right, that is used to specifically get special dialogue and look for hidden walls, right? Oh, here you are. Hey, you did good to make it this far. This here is the graveyard of Randolph. Randolph the Eighth, who was king before our last king. There's plenty of treasure here, but there's a lot of monsters too, so I'm having trouble collecting it. Well, at least he got us like a peace offering. And this is where we disconnect. Save state. Slot 1. Reconnect the controller. It is hard to put the controller back together. There we go. Why do you do it like that? Specifically just to make sure I don't crash the emulator, because if you don't know, can't really do it the normal way. I've explained this multiple times. Ever heard it before? Basically, Japanese version. Can't really do it on the Japanese version. Let me move this little thing a little bit to the side so I can see how much time we've been streaming for. Only 16 minutes. That is a new record. Made a fair amount of progress, though. Should be able to explore this floor a little bit longer, though. We already been as much as we can do that way. This way we haven't, though. Like, I think this sword's ridiculous. Like, it is three sword tips. 3 sword tips. Is that even a hidden wall? What would be the point in something like that? Hold on. Let's use an item. Let's use a funny item. The Phantom Rod. Not a hidden wall. Oh, the Phantom Rod is a one-use item. What? Seriously? Huh. It is literally a one-use item. I thought it would be used for more than that. That is... I mean, that's just very disappointing. What? Really? It's a one-use item? I thought it would be more useful than that. Oh, he just one-shot down. He really made it a long way here to get killed. Man, that is sad. Like, making it all the way to this floor, only to die. I guess some of these enemies kind of keep their original stats. So, like, it's just those plants at the beginning that didn't carry their stats. Speaking of, how is my status doing right now? We are getting up there. We are almost there to be able to cast sword magic. We're a mage fighter, we need to become sword master before we can actually start casting sword magic. That is a hidden wall, I think. You can tell by like some of the inclinations in the wall. I'm gonna keep spamming spells here, just to make sure we can increase our spell thing. Sorry if it's annoying sounding, though. I do agree, it is kind of annoying sounding. Ah, the seal door. Forgot about this. So we need a specific sword to open all those doors. I'm gonna have to remember where these places are. Good thing I have a map. Good thing I have a map for all that. So how have you been all doing? this is more going to be like a series where I like kind of like explore the Kingsfield games, kind of like get my thoughts on it, and essentially just give out my opinions of like, this is back to floor 1, isn't it? Yeah, it is back to floor 1. Yeah, this is more of a series where I give my opinions about like just general gaming stuff, or how these weapons work, and how some of the weapons like do more damage, or how some of them don't, all that kind of stuff. There's also some money here, if I remember right, but it turns out there's not many money. That needs a yellow key, which reminds me, is the magician key on this floor? The magician's key is not on this floor. It's on the next floor, isn't it? Yeah, it's on the next floor. Yeah, because we can't open this door. This door is blocked off by a magician's lock. Yeah, we need a yellow key, which is not going to happen until the next floor. Well, that's upsetting. We should keep continuing, though. There's a lot we haven't seen yet. And so far what we have seen is nothing compared to what we have yet to see. There is the 4th floor, which is locked off by the... what? There's 2 ways to get to the 4th floor. That is so curious. Yeah, that is very curious. So first we need to find the fire seal and the wind seal, and that's going to be more or less just in the area. We're just going to have to look around and try to pick it up. The blood mask lowers physical strength and decreases HP. What the fuck? Why would you even wear that? Yeah, okay, let's go back to the 3rd floor. Let's continue from there. Because we're going to have to, where do we continue from? So, go down to the entrance and go down to the left. Okay. Right, go down to the right. Alright. Solved our issues for now. Gotta get to work now. Down this way. Is there a shop on this floor, by the way? Let's see here. Is there a shop? There is no shop. Is there a shop on the next floor? There's no shop. Huh. It's so odd, because you think you'd see a shop somewhere or another, right? Sorry if it sounds annoying. I understand, like, oh, it's annoying for me to, like, just keep firing bolts at, like, a single enemy and expect them to, like, you know, shush and die. It is quite annoying. But it does give me progress, and it does give me magic points, which is the main reason why I'm doing it. Because it's only the golems that are really annoying with that. Gotta go up. Gotta go up from here. Or where's the golem over there? Some golems respawn, some of them don't. Let's hope some of the enemies from here don't respawn, because they are quite annoying to deal with. Okay, this way. Yeah, that's the door. Don't want to deal with him. I'm in a good mood. Now my mood has been soured. Heavily. Wow, that is... Why is there 2 arrow traps? I'm treating his penis. CBT with golems. There's no real way to dodge that. I don't know if I can have enough damage resistance to walk through that, but I don't think I would want to walk through that. Is there a reason why I want to walk through that? No. No, even the thing on the map doesn't say, like, yeah, just don't walk through that. No. No, it does give me some channeling areas, but, like, yeah, but there's nothing there. It's literally nothing there. Okay. The Zophals are like the worst. Yeah, the lizard boys are like the strongest enemies by far for how they can easily just pelt you down with like a bunch of fireballs. But that's the only reason why they're like so hard, because they could just pelt you down. I still have magic to cure myself, so I'm not in too much of a danger. Getting a lot of bloodstones, though. This means we're going to be able to use a lot of these stuffs for, It's a lot of money to drop in that one. You know, I thought I had more trouble with this. Yes, we are having somewhat trouble, but, like, not that much trouble, comparatively. Use magic. Healing. Not that good at magic healing, but, you know, it's healing. So I don't have to use a healing potion. Wait, it's somewhat healing, right? Let's see here. Oh, Reynard. I think this is Reynard, right? I am Randolph. I am sealed in this place, but I do not lose my magical power to my foolish younger brother. Even soldiers are being raised and manipulated as monsters. This is not permissible. I possess the power of fire attribute. Take it and defeat them. Magic remembered. So this is actually an equipment. You go to magic, and you swap it from light needle to fireball. This does more damage, and it also causes more damage, but I think it has a lower XP threshold from, like, magic XP. Like, light needle gives you 1. Fireball gives you 2. No, fireball gives you 1. Light needle gives you 2 XP. And it also is based around the damage you deal with the weapon as well. It's kind of all over the place. Speaking of, where are we? We fought Reginald. Nothing there. There is a fire attribute gem, though. There is a fire attribute gem. So, this is Reynald. Exit through the front. Turn this way. Fire attribute gem should be down this path. I like how every soldier knows this magic, by the way. Like, I'm just like the new boy that, like, just barely found out about this magic. Speaking of, that means we are at 59 strength. Oh, wow. We're almost at, like, top level strength here. That's the battle axe we needed, and this means... you. But for a minute, like, who could be throwing fireballs at me from this far away? Was him. Hey, that's the first of the fire crystal. Now we need to go find a wind crystal to continue this little onslaught. Maybe we should be able to move to floor 4 already. Damn. Is there anything specific we're going to be looking for? Specifically, I guess we're going to be looking for armor. Leg guards, fire mail, protects against fire-based attacks. That's really good. Tower shield, because we're still rocking the wooden shield, if I remember right. There is the wind bracelet, but the wind bracelet also gives you the ability of not having the, It's not very good. Why is it not very good? Because specifically, it's a bracelet that just gives you the ability of, wind magic that has no XP scaling. Like, 0 XP scaling. Like, using Wind Cutter is cool, but on, like, magic XP scaling, it's not very good. I think, I'm not too sure, because I looked it up. I'm not 100% on it, but I know enough about it where I think, like, yeah, I think it just isn't very good. Darkness. Does this cure, neutralize poison from the body? Does this just cure everything? No, it just cures that. That's fine. Leave some healing magic at least. The darkness will dissipate, hopefully. Yeah, because I can see shit. Very hard to see with, like, a very low FOV. It's nice. Okay, that makes 60 strength. That should have been increased by that. Swordsman, yep. We need to become a... Master Swordsman, right, right. Okay, I was about to say, like, wait, hold on, isn't that the max level? Like, no, it's not. It's a Master Swordsman. So we need to train our magic now. Like, our magic needs to be trained now. It's a good thing we have the triple fang for that. Yeah. Not great, but we will learn to deal with it. This way. Down here should be a lot of the resources we've been looking for. As long as we grind for that mana, should be able to, like, get through here. This is just annoying. Oh, this guy's just an annoyance. What the fuck? These freaking wizards are always the pain. You know, I kind of wish there was, because the only series I've seen this is in, like, a game called, well, not a game, a show called Overlord. It's the only, like, series I've seen where they portray, like, beast creatures that are not, like, complete savages. Well, they are literal savages, because, like, they live in huts. They're not as, like, sophisticated as other creatures. They're kind of, like, in their honeymoon era, I guess. It's not very good how they're being depicted in that game. But I kind of wish, in general, that some of the depictions of some, like, animal creatures were a lot better than they are currently in, like, some video games or just in general. Because what if you can be, like, a cool lizard man? Like, I know that, like, oh, but, like, hey, Skyrim already did that. You could be an Argonian. The Argonians are portrayed as, like, a thieving, money-hungry, like, race that does nothing else but, like, live in freaking swamps, dude. Like, do you see the problem? Because if you don't, I certainly do. What does that sound? What does that sound about? Okay, let me see here. Okay, who the fuck is behind me? Was it behind me? Who hit me then? Okay. Use magic. This poison. And that just removes the poison straight up? Wow, that's just very useful. Never have to use another antidote herb in my life. Alright, let me look at the map real quick. Wow, there is just a fair amount of paths here. I don't even know where I am. I do have my own map. Use item, keeper's map. I see. Is this the right map? No, this is the right map. I know where I am. Going down this path gives me a... As you can see in the map, it gives me a free fruit. We gotta go find that wind crystal, though. We're gonna have to come back the way we came. Alright, I'm gonna go grab that free fruit. We'll head back. 1, 3, 3, 5, 7 fruit. Delicious almighty dragon tree fruit. Bro, what if those fruits were real? Like, just a literal dragon's eye was the fruit. I feel like it would be really juicy. Like, we're talking like super big fat peach type of juicy, where you just crunch it in your mouth. Also a blessed like fruit. Would it make that more tasty? Or would that make it like worse? Because, like, you know about like holy fruits, so they're like not really all that great, but they were great for the time. An example of what I mean. Like, do you guys know how, like, stale bread and like wine is used for like the whole the holy like body and all that kind of stuff. Like that kind of stuff was made specifically because of. I think it's this way. Oh, that's why it's been like, making that noise. Huh. That's odd. How do you kill that? Do you not? I guess you don't. We'll do some healing, I guess. By the way, that doesn't, like, increase, like, your, that doesn't at all increase your ability to, increase your levels for your stats. It doesn't do that. Using any type of defensive option doesn't do anything for you. It's just annoying. And, we just passed that. We are here, and down there, it's gonna be 3 pairs of feet? No. Go down this path. Literally have to. Hey, equipment. Feet. Leg guards. Are leg guards better? King's Field items. Because there's like an entire special site for this. This is what I'm using specifically to like look up the armor sets for this. They are the best boots. They are the best boots. They're just the best boots. I will concede this. The night boots have better poison resistance. These don't have any type of special resistance. You can also just buy these, by the way, apparently. Like the best boots so far, I guess. Speaking of, how are my stats looking? We just need to get our magic up higher. This should be a dragon fruit? Yeah. I feel like those things would be super juicy. Like, we're having like oodles of like juice coming out from them. We're gonna be casting a lot of healing spells here. Blood mask. Okay, I gotta like look up the facts on the blood mask. What is this thing all about? Because it seems that it drains your HP. Why is that? Helm. Steadily drains HP and reduces max strength by 8 when equipped. It's really good defensively. Like, it's a really good mask. But like, would you just use anything else? I mean, I think you would, right? You would, right? Alright, what are we looking at here? Okay, I got the mask. There is a passageway if you follow down that face, and it does lead you to the gym. There are some gloves there, too. Going this way. That's us our gym. Those guys are some damage, though. So shame. I'm very happy there's no durability in this, because if there was, like, I would be so pissed off. It's like force damage taking. What is that? Oh, that's new. That's very much new. What the fuck is that? Hold on. I need to open this in a new tab. Oh, that's separated. Well, we have to go a long way around in order to get those gloves. That is just pissy. I don't like that. Yeah, because there's no passageway like through that. Oh, let me just let me close this real quick, because like we don't need that open right now. Yeah, there's no way for us. There's no way to sugarcoat it. We're gonna have to go back the way we came and then go down the stairs. All right. Literally what we're doing, by the way. Go back the way we came and go down the stairs. Oh wow, they're the ones using Wind Cutter. Okay. So did you guys make that spell? Dragon tree. Ooh, delicious. I love dragon weed. Now, a lot of these, secret walls. Apparently there's like a fair few of these. There's one like right here somewhere. There should be one. There it is. Ooh, that's a lot of them. I don't have the magic to deal with a lot of these guys, so probably gonna be doing some Ooh, the frame rate went up. What the fuck? We're at 60, huh? Magic remembered. Oh yeah, you just need to pick that up in order to get it. Yeah, the frame rate went up when we got in here. What the fuck? I didn't realize we can get 60 frames. That is odd. I guess not really 60 frames, but you get what I mean. Tower shield. Great. Okay, that replaces our breastplate, arms, feet. It would be under shield. Yeah, it would be under shield. Tower shield. Huh. Be very useful for us from now on. These graves are very interesting, though. Who are these graves? Who do these graves belong to? That's my question. So I think we got the dragon weed, we got everything we need over there. There's another room to the other side, but there's nothing in there. I guess specifically there probably would be an enemy. If we go back the way we came, there's a passageway we go down to another save room. We have both keys, though, now. We can go back to the middle and, like, do whatever we need to do. We'll use the dragon's staff for that. First things first, I'm a realist. But first things first, we're gonna go get those gloves. I don't know what those gloves can do, but those gloves look pretty neat. So I'm gonna use them. And that should probably lead us to, like, the next floor so we can go explore that. I saw that more of this game is gonna have more of those dragon enemies, so that's gonna be the biggest challenge we're gonna have to deal with later on the next floors. We're getting a fair amount of money, though, so we shouldn't have much of an issue. Go this way. Wrong way. Wrong way again. This way, go up. Back to the middle room. Go down from here. So that's the first thing that's working. Go down from here. Yeah. Keep going down from here and then go down again. Go down, by the way, I mean south. Yes, south. Probably using the compass more often, because I keep forgetting the compass even exists. Because maps have north and south and all that kind of stuff. So when I see you go down a passage, remember, like, yeah, that means go south. And where's south? I use the compass. Oh, right. So odd how you just, like, instruct, like, a compass into a video game, but, like, don't think, like, maybe we kind of need more than that. Arms. Stove hands. Stone hands, I mean. Stove hands, just imagine. That's actually a wall, like, really close by to the other entrance, but I don't think we can actually go through that, which is weird. Is there anything else we need to collect here? Not really, right? Yeah, not really. What else would we be missing? Not really anything, honestly. Yeah, equipment. Item. Use item. Green dragon rod. Cool. Back at the beginning. Let's go back to that one entrance so we can get through here. I want to go back to floor 1. Kind of need that key for before we actually go back to floor 1. I can do it like the old traditional way, but like, kind of want to get that magician's key. Mission key is locking us from a lot of stuff, so we kind of need it for like a lot of our things. That means we're at level 59. We're very close to finally becoming able to, like, use sword magic. That is a... what? Right. So, if you're wondering what that sound was, that was specifically a sound for my alert system on Xbox. Didn't know that was being connected, but apparently we are being connected with that. So, weirdly, like, sounds would just pop up for, like, oh, this got, like, an alert. And I don't care for it, because it's literally just annoying. But to each its own, right? I'm not gonna sit here and just start rambling on for, like, oh, I don't really care for this kind of stuff. Like, I really don't, but... I guess it's just there. It just exists right there. It's just there. It's not hurting anyone, I guess, but, like, it is annoying. Well, it would be annoying if I cared. Use item, wind seal. Next one is the fire seal. Put that in should lead us right towards the next entrance, so we can use that to get to the next area. Area 4, which should have our light key, which would open us up a lot of things. Fireball does a fat meaty amount of damage. I wonder if it actually gives us more magic XP to use the fireball than the light needle. Not sure. They use the same sound effect. I just realized the golem and the lizard use the same exact sound effect. That's dumb. I'll admit it's dumb. But, they programmed them that way, right? Yeah, they share the exact same sound effect. What the fuck? That's so weird. Why? Use item, fire steel. That should open us up. With all 4 seals set in place, we can finally go into the next floor. And I can't wait to actually jump into Kingsfield 2, because Kingsfield 2 has a lot more magic types that we can actually explore. And it has the introduction of Estus into the game. Not real Estus, but you get what I mean. It does also have the Triple Fang, which is still a mana regeneration item, which makes me kind of weird talking about this. Why isn't there a Triple Fang in Dark Souls? That's my question. There's nothing blocking this passage. Did I really have to insert those seals? Magic remembered. What? Breath. Through holy invocation, evil effects are removed. Resist fire. Huh? So okay, what the fuck was that all about? Okay, weird. Weird flex, but alright. Is there a save point at the end of this? Yes. Yes, there is. I did not expect to learn a spell because of that. That is very odd. Thank you, I guess. Alright. Do a little savey here. By disconnecting my controller. Reconnecting it. Clicking save states. Saving to state 1. Huh, you think mummies would be weak to fire, right? Let us see what is down this passage. I thought they were going to be flying enemies for a minute, because I saw this place with like a huge ridge on the map, and I thought like, there's flying enemies, isn't there? They weren't that evil. At least not yet. They weren't evil that soon. They could be. But not that soon. I don't care about ghosts. I don't care about ghosts. They're not that spooky. You come spook 'em. Speaking of, what is your scariest thing that you had a horror focus on? What's the scariest thing you've ever seen? For me, when I was young, it was actually clowns. Weirdly enough. I don't even know why I was so scared of clowns. I just was. And what is the one thing you find like so funny that other people just look at you weirdly where you find that funny? For me, apparently when I was a kid, I found black people just the most funniest thing on like all of the earth. And I don't know why. Again, I'm not white. I'm Hispanic. And I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. Reminder, I did see a lot of Eddie Murphy. Like Eddie Murphy was like in a lot of movies when I was young. And that was the main reason why I was like very in need for comedy, because Eddie Murphy was just around for that. Right, I don't have the key for that, so I don't think I can actually go over there. Yeah, I would need a special key to get over to that passageway, which is blocked off by doors after setting the crystals in place. Ah, crap. There was another area we could have actually explored. That makes me kind of angry. It's a whole area we actually missed out. We actually missed out on a verdite. Oh, well. Well, that's not very welcoming. The fuck? Like, why the fuck would you just introduce, like, giant soldiers of stone immediately? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I want to get the verdite, and I want to explore the rest of that area. So, let's hold off on the 4th floor for now. It can wait. Alright, it can wait. Use item. Green Dragon Rod. You know, I'm very happy that, like, the developers of this game knew that, like, yeah, we should probably put a backtracking weapon for this, or backtracking item. Because there's no point in hell that, like, we could build a game and we don't think about putting in a backtracking item just in case, like, they need to backtrack a fair bit. Because it's right. Like, you're going to have to backtrack. Let's be honest here. There's 2 ways to get over there? Why would there be 2 ways? It's so odd. Well, at least, like, I would say this. They had their head on straight when they made this. Speaking of, that's probably going to be the biggest, like, point that I'm going to be struggling with later on. Making custom save points. I don't like it when developers give me custom ways to, like, put in save points, because that makes me, like, kind of angry a little bit. Not really angry. It just makes me kind of, like, on edge, because, like, now I actually have to, like, play the game normally. Because if I don't, then I'm done. But if I do play it right, then I look smart. But if I do it dumb, then I look really dumb. The verdite should be right up here. They should actually unlock the spell abilities too, weirdly enough. Yep. Because you actually eat this stone, weirdly enough. Magic increases. The fuck is hurting me? Something over there. Something that casts fireball. I cast fireball! It's you. I remember right. Swords Master. So is there actually a spell to cast with, like, the Triple Fang? Let's see here. Unique technique when Swordmaster or higher is reached. Enables a unique technique. How do we activate the unique technique? There was a guide about this. Let me look it up. Field sword spells. Okay. Sword magic. Okay, here it is. Should be like a guide to help us out here. Yeah. Figure out how to use sword magic on here. What the inputs do I have to use? Weapons have to, the weapon has to be level 3, and I recommend for the stone faces to shoot fire arrows infinitely spawn. There are 2 levels of sword magic input. They're square, pause, for the swing animation, roughly at the midpoint, then triangle. Triangle, which sends out a capacity shockwave, which is something. Okay. Was this the original King's Field? King's Field 4. Oh, King's Field 4.
Kingsfield. Kingsfield 1. Okay, here it is. No. Okay, hold on. Swordmaster. It actually has nothing to do with it directly. It just is a stat requirement higher than 60. 60. Okay. Also, a magic requirement for use of sword of magic of the Columnite and the Flame Sword. The Triple Fang and the Moonlight Sword will work differently. However, requiring at least 80 strength and 80 magic. As much as it's possible, the Swordmaster is nowhere near what you need for the stats for the end weapon game. The Moonlight Sword is what happened to me and lower with my lower magic stat. Tips you need to get the strength and magic to hit that value of 80-80. You'll need to check it out. I personally just got my magic around 73, equipped the Twin Dragon ring at 8, so I could use the Moonlight magic through. Oh, so just find the Twin magic ring, I guess. Because those increase your stats. That's fine, I guess. We could do that. But, yeah, we have now the capacity to use Swordmaster skills, but we need to use the Flame Barge or the Concierge for that kind of stuff. It's going to be a Penance, but, we'll be able to find it, hopefully. King's Grave. 4 chambers. Is this to the special area? Yeah, this is to the special area. We got past the King's Chambers. Gonna have to keep boosting our melee attack speed and melee ability. And our magic, because we have to reach 80 for the Moonlight Greatsword. That's not happening anytime soon. Are you mad about that? No, I mean, like, it's basically stat requirements in any video game. For, like, weapons, it's fine. I don't think it's all that bad. The only thing I would say bad about it is that it takes a while. We can use this magic, though. So if we just, like, equip the Concierge and, like, try to cast magic with it. Kind of the reason why, like, there's now 2 slots for, like, weapons in, like, Dark Souls. But I don't like it that it'll also increase your equip load, so the reason I have 2 weapons, unless you're trying to max out your build to make sure that you're not getting dealt that much damage and you can be able to use 2 weapons all at once. Which is very difficult, I will say. How'd you tell that was a magic wall? There's, like, little inclinations on the wall. You kind of see, like, there's, like, a line you can kind of see. Very simple to, like, see through. Yeah. If you see, like, there's, like, a slight line on the wall, like, you could tell, like, yeah, that's an invisible wall. Not all of it, like, sure, but it has to be, like, in the middle of the wall. It's very hard to, like, kind of, like, say, but, like, if you could see it, you can see it. Like, over here, that's an invisible wall over there. Like, that's an invisible wall right here. Yeah. You can just kind of tell with a lot of this stuff. Doesn't seem like there's any invisible walls here. Was a wall to get out, I guess. Speaking of, let's look at that map real quick. Oh wow, there's a fair amount of invisible walls here. So I got the Flame Barge, Damn, there's a lot of invisible walls here. Okay, what I realized? Big room. Big room with ghost. That one has the weed, doesn't it? No, it doesn't have the weed. Damn. Really? Is there an invisible wall up here? There is. What the fuck is this place? Yeah, that one leads to a staff. Going through here leads us to a staff. So one shot with that down. Should be one more just across the way over it this way. Was that it?
Yeah, that's all that's here. This Phantom Rod. Didn't realize this is a one-shot weapon, by the way. I thought it was going to be a reusable item. Turns out, not really. It's not like that at all. These invisible walls, they are quite tricky. Let us see here this map. Is there anything else we need to grab? There is something we could also grab here. Just kind of out of the way. So this way. Yep. Yeah, there should have been two of them. There's the second one. Yep. Should be an invisible wall here somewhere. It doesn't look like this is it. Let me look at the map real quick. There is nothing else here. Yeah, there's nothing else here. We saw everything that is here. Okay, fine. Sorry if I sound like really tired. It's just like, oh yeah, we are reaching an hour long in the episode. Okay. From here, we'll just grab this last item that should be down this way. Broken sword. You see a lot of those. Should be a fair another secret vault. There it is. Dragon fruit. Should be another one just up here. And that is to a chest with a light ring. Thought that was the second dragon fruit. Oh, there is the second dragon fruit. It's right up there. Alright. Use item of the green dragon's rod. Turn back to the middle of the map, and then we could head up to Port 4. But that will have to be saved for the next episode. Thank you for watching. You've been a very nice crowd, I will have to say. You are quite quiet, but compared to like just stream chat, I think it's just fine like doing these as well. I don't think it minds that much. Plus, I like making the thumbnails, they're nice. I wish I could edit more of these. Well, I know I'll probably be cutting up way too much and making these like 8-minute episodes because like there's so much I'm doing, but so much I'm leaving out. I wouldn't know how to edit these at all. But still, thank you for watching. Thank you for having fun. Thank you for spending your time here. I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye, and I'll see you there.